If you're still chasing, it's because no one ever showed you the power of your natural draw. Queen, let me tell you something nobody taught us growing up. Most of us were raised to believe love comes from effort, from doing, from trying, from showing we care first. No one taught us that real feminine power is in your presence, not your pursuit. And that's what we're talking about today. Not the kind of draw that comes from performing or overgiving. No. Not the kind that comes from proving yourself. You don't have to do that. But the kind that comes from your presence, your energy, your standards, and the confidence of a woman who knows who she is and whose she is. Hi, love. I'm Kayali Cole. This is where women learn to love and lead from power, not panic. This is where we return to our truth and learn the strategy of peace, power, and purpose. And before we begin, Queen, stay with me till the end. Your exclusive Queen's closing gift is there waiting for you. And I see a lot of you queens watching, but not subscribing as yet. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. You give me your time, I give you my best. That's our promise to each other. Okay, let me wait. See if you hit the button. All right, thank you so much. Now let's talk about something every woman has felt. The pressure to chase. Not just men, not just love, but attention, reassurance, consistency, validation, energy. We were raised to believe that putting in more effort would make someone choose us. It doesn't. That being constantly available meant we were loyal. It doesn't. That leaning in meant we cared. But let me tell you the truth with love and clarity. A woman in her natural draw doesn't chase. She doesn't beg. She doesn't perform. She doesn't overextend. She simply stands in who she is, and the right energy moves towards her. Chasing is survival mode. Your natural draw is self-trust. Chasing says, pick me, please pick me. Your own draw says, I'll know when it's right. And there's a reason chasing drains you. It takes you out of your feminine center and pushes you into masculine pursuit. All right, let me slow it down. A woman who's chasing is a woman out of alignment. A woman who's chasing is a woman doing too much. A woman who's chasing is a woman trying to earn what should naturally flow. But a woman who understands her own natural draw, she's magnetic, she's calm, she's intentional, she's grounded, she's soft in the right places and solid in the right places. Let me ask you something gently. When was the last time you allowed yourself to be noticed without performing? When was the last time you let someone pursue you without you trying to help them? When was the last time you allowed love to meet you where you are instead of you stretching yourself to be seen? Because here's the truth. Men chase what looks good, but they lean forward to what feels good. Men chase excitement, but they stay for depth. Men chase attention, but they connect with presence. And it's not just romantic, it's universal. It really is. People naturally move toward grounded women. People naturally respect women with standards. People naturally follow women who aren't desperate for validation. People naturally gravitate to women who know themselves. Your natural draw is not manipulation, it's embodiment. It's peace speaking for you. It's self-respect showing up before you ever do. Tonight we're going to talk about how to move from chasing to drawing in, not as a tactic, but as a lifestyle. So you stop giving discounts on your energy and start living like the woman who knows her worth without explaining it. Because chasing is tiring. It's exhausting. Drawing in is natural. Chasing drains you. Your presence restores you. Chasing says, I hope I'm enough. Your presence says, I already am. Let's get into why so many women chase in the first place. Because nobody chases for fun. Nobody wakes up and says, let me lose my dignity today. No one does that. Chasing always comes from something deeper. The first reason a woman chases is simple. We were taught that effort equals love. Growing up, many of us had to over-explain, over-give, over-try just to feel seen. We learned to earn attention instead of receive it. We learned to perform instead of expressing ourselves. We learned to be useful instead of living and being valued just for existing. So now as adults, chasing feels familiar. It feels like home. But familiar doesn't mean healthy. It doesn't mean you're home. The second reason women chase is the fear of losing connection. A lot of women don't chase because they're desperate. No. They chase because they're anxious, because they're afraid of silence, because they've had so many people disappear that they panic at the idea of someone pulling away and pulling back. And instead of letting things unfold naturally, she rushes in to say something that was never hers to save. The third reason women chase is confusion about their feminine power, right? Nobody taught us that softness attracts. Nobody taught us that standards speak louder than effort. Nobody taught us that our presence carries weight. Nobody taught us that a peaceful woman has more influence than a perfect one. A lot of women simply don't realize how powerful they already are. And the fourth reason women chase is they don't trust their worth yet. Listen to me carefully. A woman who doesn't trust her value will always try to convince someone to see it. She'll text twice, 3 times, even when the energy is off. She gives chances that aren't earned. She'll overgive, hoping it'll inspire someone to do the same. She'll stay available, hoping it'll make him stay. But that's not love. And we're all guilty of it. That's just fear. And the last reason women chase, they don't know what it feels like to be pursued correctly. Some women have only experienced bare minimum men, inconsistent energy, half-hearted effort, breadcrumbs, confusion, and when you've never felt genuine pursuit, you don't know how to receive it. You don't know how to sit still and be chosen. You don't know how to allow. So you lean in because no one's ever leaned in for you. Let me stop here and ask you something. From my spirit to yours, right? When was the last time you felt chosen without having to push the relationship forward? Think about it. When was the last time someone met your effort instead of borrowing from it? When was the last time you allowed someone to show you their interest without you carrying the whole thing? If your answer is, I can't remember, I want you to know something. It's not because you're unworthy. It's because you've been in environments where you couldn't breathe. Your draw couldn't breathe. Chasing doesn't happen because you're weak. Chasing happens because you've been strong for too long. And this is a moment where everything shifts. Because once you understand why you chase, you can finally release it. Today, right now. Once you understand the pattern, you stop participating in it. Once you understand the wound, you can stop letting it choose for you. Now let's talk about the shift. Because knowing why you chase is one thing, but learning how to stop chasing is where your whole life changes. Right? And I want you to hear me with your whole heart. You don't shift out of chasing by forcing confidence. You shift out of chasing by returning to yourself. By returning to yourself. The first shift is simple. You stop moving first. Easy. Stop moving first. Not as a game, not as manipulation, not to make him miss you, but because moving first has never given you the outcome you wanted. It has never. If leaning forward made someone stay, you'd be in a healthy relationship by now. It hasn't. So release it. Let it go. Okay? The second shift, you let people reveal their intentions at their own pace. Let that sit. Because a woman who always rushes to clarify things never gives herself time to see things. A woman who always tries to secure the connection never gives herself time to evaluate it. A woman who always fills the silence never gives herself space to hear the truth. Let them reveal themselves. Your clarity is in their consistency, not in your effort. Not in your effort, love. All right, the third shift. You stop trying to be chosen and start choosing. Chasing is what you do when you're waiting for someone to approve you. You're not alone. You don't need approval. Drawing is what you do when you're deciding if someone aligns with you. It's a mindset shift from, I hope he picks me, to, let me see if he fits me. Right? Let me see if he fits me. The fourth shift, you stop proving and start observing. When you're in chase mode, you're busy showing someone everything you bring to the table. That dreaded table. But when you're in draw mode, you're the one watching to see if they bring anything to yours. Does he follow through? Does he communicate clearly? Does he take effort without being pushed? Does he bring peace or does he bring pressure? Your job is not to convince him you're valuable. Your job is to see if he's capable of valuing you. Let that sit. The fifth shift, you return to your natural feminine pace. Chasing is fast. Drawing is steady. It's steady. Chasing is anxious. Drawing is grounded. Chasing is, what can I do? What can I do to fix this? What can I do to make this happen? Drawing is, let me see what you do. A woman in her natural draw isn't rushing, forcing, or performing. She's moving in her real energy, not her fear. Not fear. The sixth shift may be the most important one. You get quiet inside. Because the truth is, chasing is loud. It's full of overthinking, replaying, checking your phone, reading energy, second guessing, hoping, predicting, forecasting. Drawing is peaceful. Drawing is calm. Drawing is clarity. When your inside gets quiet, your outside gets powerful. The seventh shift. You let standards speak before emotions speak. A lot of women chase because their emotions lead before their standards do. You feel chemistry, excitement, possibility, and suddenly you're leaning forward again, hoping, helping, healing, doing. But chemistry isn't commitment. Excitement isn't effort. Potential isn't consistency. When your standards speak first, you save your emotions for people who earned them. And the 8th shift is this. You let people experience the difference between access and presence. Access is communication. Presence is connection. They are not the same. A man can text you all day and never pursue you. He can call you every night and never choose you. He can flirt consistently and still not commit. Stop mistaking communication for pursuit. It's not. Presence is pursuit. Consistency is pursuit. Effort is pursuit. Showing up is pursuit. Drawing is simply giving people the space to show you which one they're offering. And the final shift, the one that unlocks everything. You trust your own energy more than you trust anyone's attention. Because attention can confuse you. Energy never lies. Energy never lies. If you feel calm around him, grounded, seen, that's alignment. If you feel anxious, unsure, drained, or overthinking, that's misalignment. And your body knows the difference before your mind catches up. Queen, this is how you shift out of chasing and you come back to yourself. You let your calm lead. You let your standards speak. You let people reveal who they are. You stop filling in the gaps with effort. And you move like a woman who knows, if it's for me, it will meet me. If it's for me, it will meet me. Now that we talked about why women chase, let's step into the part you've been waiting for. How to shift into your draw, right? Not pulling, not performing, not persuading, just being, and letting that be enough. Okay. Because Queen, here's the truth. Most women never hear. Your presence has a gravitational field, but you can't access it while you're busy chasing. Draw becomes the moment you stop running after what's running from you. Let me break this down in a way every woman can feel and understand in your gut. A woman in her draw is not passive. She's powerful. She's intentional. She knows that control is not the same thing as connection. A woman in her draw doesn't force clarity. She watches for it. A woman in her draw doesn't chase energy. She responds to it. A woman in her draw doesn't audition. She observes. A woman in her draw doesn't bend her needs. She honors them. She honors her needs. And I'm slowing this down because I want you to understand this part is very important. Draw happens when your energy communicates before your mouth ever does. When your posture says, I'm not here to convince you. When your presence says, if it's for me, it will stand. When your silence says, I honor myself too much to overextend. When your eyes say, I see clearly now. That's what real feminine magnetism looks like in real time. Not blinking your lashes or playing cute, but standing in truth so strongly that people adjust themselves around you. Right? Let me give you a real world moment and let you understand it in plain terms. Okay. There was a time when I used to explain myself into exhaustion As you can see, I love to talk. Explaining my needs, explaining my standard, explaining my value, explaining my effort, explaining why I deserve the bare minimum plus a crumb. And one day, God whispered to me, you're explaining what should be self-evident. Like, aha moment, bulb turned on. Because a woman in her draw doesn't explain her value. Her actions reveal it. Her boundaries confirm it. Her presence proves it. Let's go deeper. If chasing is about fear, draw is about trust. Trust in yourself. Trust in your discernment. Trust that what's aligned won't need to be rescued. True feminine draw is this. I lead with who I am, not what I do. Not the text you send, not the reminder you drop, not the hints you throw, not the effort you overextend, but it's who you are. And that who you are is the magnet. Your piece is the magnet. And they're all magnetic. Your clarity is magnetic. Your standards are magnetic. Your emotional calm is magnetic. Your groundedness is magnetic. Queen, the world has lied to you. You don't need to do more to be chosen. You need to be more aligned. Because alignment draws what anxiety chases. I say. Let me ask you something. Right? When was the last time you sat back long enough to see who actually leaned towards you on their own? When was the last time you stopped overfunctioning long enough to watch someone's true interest level? When was the last time you allowed someone to reveal themselves instead of rushing to fill the silence? Draw requires space. Chasing erases space. This is why so many women never experience masculine pursuit. Because they're always 2 steps ahead. Carrying the connection, compensating for the gap, misreading potential as partnership. Let me tell you the truth gently. If you're always initiating, you will never get to see who's genuinely invested. If you're always leading, you will never experience being led. If you're always reaching, you will never know who feels you from across the room. And here's where the transformation begins. Draw is not about withholding. It's about witnessing. Witness who shows up without being prompted, right? Witness who gives without being coached. Witness who values you without you performing. Witness who chooses you without you negotiating. A woman in her draw doesn't chase, she allows. She allows clarity. She allows alignment. She allows pursuit. She allows distance to reveal truth. She allows interest to speak for itself. She allows men to show who they are without her managing the experience. Draw is not laziness. It's leadership. The kind of leadership that comes from knowing you're the standard, not the seeker. And here's the part that will set so many women free. Your draw doesn't come from being perfect. It comes from being present. Present in your worth, present in your boundaries, present in your emotional maturity, present in your truth. Because men pull toward clarity. They pull toward peace. They pull toward confidence. They pull toward a woman who doesn't move in panic. Queen, I'm going to say this softly. You're not chasing because you don't matter. You're chasing because you forgot how much you do. And tonight, we're returning you back to your draw. Queen, once you understand draw, everything about the way you move shifts. Everything. You stop rushing to explain, rushing to audition. You stop convincing. You stop volunteering for confusion. You stop negotiating with your potential. Because now you understand something women were never taught. Never taught clearly. Your draw is not performance. Your draw is posture. It's the way you sit in your worth, the way you stay grounded in your boundaries, the way you don't collapse just because someone is inconsistent, the way you don't shrink just because someone is unsure about you, the way you don't chase love. You choose it. It's yours to choose. And it chooses you back. But that's it. You choose and it chooses you back. A man can't feel your draw if you're already doing his job for him. Your effort shouldn't introduce you. Your energy should. Your text shouldn't lead the connection. Your presence should. Your fear shouldn't push the relationship forward. Your clarity should. Let me give you a truth I had to learn the hard way. The right man isn't pulled by effort. He's not. He's pulled by your essence, your ease, your peace, your confidence, your self-trust, your emotional steadiness, your ability to sit still in truth without flinching. That's the draw. And here's a shift every woman watching needs to make. Stop asking, how can I make him see my value? Start asking, why am I trying to prove myself, prove my value to someone who should feel it on his own? Because the moment you stop chasing, you start seeing what's actually standing still for you. Let me give you a moment from my own case study, my life. Real honest, no filter. There was a time with every connection felt like work. I was always leading the conversation, always initiating the plan. So what are we doing and what are we going? Da-da-da. Always reading between the lines. So what does this mean? Looking at the text messages over and over again. Always trying to meet him halfway. Oh, maybe he is busy. Maybe this. Even when he didn't move a single inch. And one night I asked myself the question that changed everything. If I stop doing everything, does anything still happen? Does he move towards me? The silence that followed was a wake-up call. Silence isn't always lost. Sometimes it's clarity. Because when you stop chasing, when you stop filling the gaps, you stop mistaking your effort for his interest. If he wants you, you'll know. If he doesn't, you'll feel it. Your draw is what gives you the courage to trust that truth. Right? You will know. And sometimes you know instantly. So your small move this week, right? Every time you feel the urge to reach out and reach out first, ask yourself one question. Am I seeking connection or am I soothing insecurity? If it's insecurity, pause. Breathe. Let him lead. If he doesn't, that's your clarity. You can see clearly now. This one question will save you from 1,000 hours of emotional confusion. Your large move this week. Choose one connection, past, present, or potential connection, and do a balance audit. Ask yourself, am I the engine of this connection or am I the receiver of it? If you notice you're the one initiating every conversation, fixing every misunderstanding, keeping the energy alive, and overthinking, overfunctioning, over-explaining. Queen, step back, not to manipulate, but to observe. Because the moment you stop carrying the connection, you'll see whether it has legs of its own. And the one that stops and observes, you will understand clearly, and it can change your entire life. So, do that audit and see if you're the driver or you're the receiver. Go ahead and place your hand over your heart for a moment. Say this slowly with me. I don't chase. I don't beg. I don't prove. I draw what's aligned with me being who I am. Feel that. That's your nervous system remembering that you don't have to perform to be chosen. You just have to stand in your truth. Because when a woman stands in her truth, the whole room shifts towards her. Softly, naturally, effortlessly, it shifts. That is your draw. Before you go, Queen, make sure you're subscribed. We're building a community of women who heal deeply, love wisely, and live peacefully. Drop a comment and tell me what part of you are done chasing. What part of you is done chasing? Stay calm, stay clear, stay crowned, because peace is power and you wear it well. Queen, that's today's message. Your exclusive Queen's closing gift is next. Take your time with it, and I'll see you next time.